Hello, boys and girls. Today we will continue TK Math. TK Math will have counting and cardinality, standards number 1 through 6, in 6.4 today. 6.4. So everyone look for the lesson that says 6.4. If you need to pause me to find that, go ahead. 6.4. Awesome. Once you have 6.4, go ahead and come back. I will use this as my map today because I don't have like a table that I can put on my lap yet. So I'm going to just use my board as a table. You guys should all have your own tables in front of you, okay? All right. If you guys can go ahead and grab about 10 items. It could be pennies, pencils, crayons, anything that you may have. Go ahead and grab 10 of them. 10 of them. Okay, 10. Awesome. If you need to pause me to grab it, go ahead. Pause. Press pause on YouTube. Awesome. So here I am. I'm going to grab 10. Let me count, make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, 10. Awesome. I have 10. Okay. So today's standard, what we're really trying to do, our goal, our objective is I can recognize and count groups of 10 and some more. So we always want to know what 10 and some more is. So here I have a group of 10, okay? What I want you guys to do now is on top of your paper or your, wherever you are, go ahead and grab your pencil. And I want you to circle the group. So here's my group of 10, circle. So what it should look like is kind of like that. You see how I have a circle around my 10? It could be 10 pennies, 10 crayons, 10 markers, anything you have. Put a circle around it. Awesome. Once you have that circle, how many are in that circle? I want you guys to tell me how many are in my circle already. Good. And how do you know how many are in there? Good. We know that because we already counted it, right? So when we placed the circle around them, we already know that we don't need to count them again because we know that we have 10. Okay, 10. Good. Now grab, let's see, three more. 3 more. Ready? Here we go. Grab 3 more things. It could be a bean. It could be a penny, it could be a crayon, anything you have. So Misty grabbed 3 more. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I have 3 more. Here we go. I'm going to put those outside of my circle because if I put those inside of my circle, if I put those 3 inside of my circle, will I still have 10 in my circle? No. So I cannot put those inside of my circle. See, I put them on the outside of my circle because if I put them on the inside of my circle, then I won't have my 10 anymore. So in my circle, I have 10 and how many are on the outside? 10 and 3 more, right? 3 more. I have 3 more. But you don't want to combine them yet, okay? Don't combine them just yet. Okay, here we go. So put those 3 away. Then I want you guys to grab a handful more. Let's see how many you guys can grab. Ready? Here we go. Misty counted. She's got a few more. Let's see how many she has. Ready to count with me? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So she counted 5 more. Why is it 5 more? Why am I using that word? 5 more. Good. I have some more here, but here, how many do I have? Remember, how many do I have in my circle already? Good. I already have 10 and 5 more. Good. So I don't want to put them together because I already know that inside of my circle I have 10 and I don't want to mix it up. So I'm going to leave them outside on the side, okay? So now I want you guys to think about it and I want you guys to help by continuing on your own. I want you guys to put all of your numbers together. Okay, so everything outside of your circle. Now on your own, I want you guys to, with your uncle, your mom, your dad, anyone that you want, I want you guys to put 10 inside of a circle and tell me how many you found outside of your circle. Do it all on your own. When you are done, practice one more time. Okay, so I want you guys to do it all on your own, just like you did it with Miss D. So grab a handful of pennies, grab a handful of crayons, markers, anything you have, and do it on your own. And then I want you guys to take a picture of how you did it and send it to me on Seesaw so I know that you did it, okay? Don't forget. All right, awesome. So Miss D's gonna do it on her own. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So she put 10 back in her circle because that's how much she knew she had. So here goes Miss D's circle. This is what I want you guys to do now. Find your own circle, okay? And then grab another handful, anything you want, and you pick a number and tell me how many more you have. So here's Miss D. She's gonna grab, she grabbed 2, correct. So I'm gonna put 2 outside of my circle. And I want you guys to take a picture like this and say 10 and 2 more. Now your turn. Go ahead and do it all on your own. When you guys are done, take a picture of your work and send it to me on Seesaw. Now, for the rest of the activities, you can pause me here and do your work, or you can always come back and watch the YouTube video. I want you guys to have 6.4 ready. 6.4. With 6.4, we're focusing on having groups of 10 and some more. Okay, 10 and some more. This is something we've been working on very, very hard, and I want you guys to remember how to do this because it's very important for later on when we do addition as well. Okay, and you guys are going to kindergarten, so you guys will be ready. All right, here we go, guys. Let's look at our first page for 6.4. It'll have apples on the very top. Okay. All right, teen numbers 10 and 13. So today we're going to be practicing with the numbers 10 all the way through 13. So we'll also have a sheet that looks just like this to practice writing the number. 10, 11, 12, and 13. I want you guys to make sure you are rainbow writing with this worksheet. Practice writing these numbers. They will help you recognize the numbers a lot easier. So make sure you guys practice. And then next we have our most cute page with all these beautiful fruits on them. Okay, what I want you guys to do is circle the group of 10 and write the extra ones in the total. Okay, so here we go. We're going to circle a group of 10 apples here. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And I'm going to circle it because my rule said circle a group of 10. So I found 10 apples and I circled them right away. Now, how many apples are left? I have more. 10 and how many more? 1, 2, 3. I have 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. And I know I have 10 and 3. Good. Just like we did with our own practice on our groups, on our circle, right? With our cubes or pennies, whatever we used. Same thing we're going to do with our classwork. So 10 and 3, right? 1, 2, 3. So I have a 10 right here. So I don't need to write 10 again. And how many? Good. And 3. Right. Good job. 10 and 3. So if I count all of them, what does that give me? Let's count. Ready? I already know I have 10 here. So I'm just going to count on. Remember, I already know I have 10 because I circled it and I said I had 10. So I'm going to start at 10. Okay. 11, 12, and 13. I have 13. Remember, we want to practice writing the number 13. How do I write the number 13, Misty? How do I write the number 13? Well, here we go, boys and girls. We're going to go all the way 10, 11, 12, and 13. Now, Misty, I still need help with writing my 10. Okay, let's do it together. Right? 10 is a hero, a 1, and a 0. Good. 11 is 2. Good. Okay. Now we're going to talk about 12 and 13 next, because remember we were hiding the 0 to help us find that number? Do you guys remember we've been doing that? And without that, we kind of get confused on how to do it. So we want to make sure that we have that down. So what Miss D wants you guys to do today is to show me how to write that number. So let me grab our handy dandy workbook. Okay, last week we had a 10. Okay, right, we had a 10. And then I told you guys to hide that 0. Hide that 0 and add a 1. And that made it ending 11. Good. And then we also practiced by hiding that 1 and with a next number. The next number would be a 2. And that number would be number 12. Today, because we are practicing all the way to 13, we're going to make the number 13. So what number do you think I need to add? What number should I add on top of my 2 today? Good, a number 3. So I'm going to put on top of the 2 the next number, which is a number 3. And I know that that's correct because I know how to count 1, 2, and 3, right? So let's start in the beginning. 0, right? 1, 2, and 3. And we only change the ones, okay? We don't change the tens place. The tens place is here. We never change that one until we need to. But right now, we're only working on numbers 10 through 13. So we're not changing the 1. We're only changing the 0, making it a 1, a 2, and a 3. So we know that it says 10, 11, 12, and 13. So we know that we need that 3 there today because today we're going to be practicing number 13. Okay? I want you guys to remember that when you think of the number 13, you have a tens and a 1. Okay? 10 and a 1. So 10, because we have, pretend we have 10 and some more. Okay? So 10, right? Pretend the 1 is a 10. So 110 and some more. And now when I say 110, what does Miss D mean by 110? Good. Remember when we did that circle and I put 10 inside? How many circles do we have? How many circles did we have? 1. Good. So we're always going to have just 1 circle. If I have 2 circles with 10 cubes inside, then that means I should have a 2 there. But I am only working with 1 circle of 10. 1 circle of 10. So that will always show me 1. Okay? And then I have, how many apples did I have extra? Let's count again. Remember? 1, 2, 3. So if I have 1 circle of 10, I'm going to have a 1. And how many extra did I have? 3. And that is how I know that my number 13 is written this way. This is why Miss D writes a 1 and a 3, because she knows she has one group of 10 and then 3 more. All right, boys and girls, make sure you guys complete all of 6.4. When you guys are done, take a picture and send it to me on Seesaw. I will see you on Hangouts. Bye, TK.